Okay, amazing. Because it's a question. Good job, Samsung. Good.
Yes.
Five.
Hi.
Hi, dear. Can you do number 5 on page 1, please?
Sure. A deer stood in the yard. So it's
Which punctuation mark we should add here for that? You should put a question mark or a period.
a period.
Amazing, because it's a statement, right?
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Rakoda. Rimas.
Teacher,
Rimas, please open your mic. Eugene?
teacher, I don't understand.
Yes.
Rimas, can you try number 6, please? Can you read?
Teacher, I don't remember. I don't understand.
Can you read number 6 and we will understand it together?
Underneath the apple tree.
Okay, underneath the apple tree. Did you know what's under the apple tree?
No.
Is it a fruit? Is it a paper? Is it what? We don't know, right? So do you think it gives you complete meaning, Yerimas? This sentence gives you a complete meaning? Do you
No.
understand from it something?
No.
No. So if I don't understand something from it, I call it a sentence fragment. Can you repeat the word after me, everybody? Fragment, fragment, fragment. So what means fragment here, Dimas? Because I can't start the sentence with a verb. Can I say, for example, studied English? Do you know who studied English? We don't know. Is it Tanya? Is it Raghda? Is she Roger? We don't know, right? So the subject is missing. So if the sentence is not complete, Dimas and everybody, what do we call it? What do we call the sentence when it's not complete meaning?
Fragment.
A fragment. Okay, great. Roger, Dimas, is it clear now?
Yes.
Very
Still,
nice. Okay,
a little bit.
can you please follow up with the examples and then I will listen to your questions again?
Okay.
Okay, Roger, 7.
7. We watched quietly.
Okay,
We watched quietly.
so what should we add by the end of the sentence? Period or question mark?
Period.
Of course, because it's a statement, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Right.
repeat again for others to understand. Please focus with me, Rimas. If I say here, my mother walked into the kitchen, did you know who walked into the kitchen? Rimas, I'm asking you, who walked into the kitchen? Of course, my mother, okay? So I put a period here because this sentence gives me a full meaning. Okay, Musa? So here, let's go to this. Looked out the window. Do you know who looked out the window?
No.
Is it my father? Is it Rimas looked out the window? Is it Dania looked out the window? Who looked out the window? Right? We don't know. So if we don't know something like missing in the sentence, we call it a sentence fragment. Okay? So one of my sisters. If I say, for example, Raghda is one of my sisters, does it give you meaning? Yeah, it makes sense now. But if I say just one of my sisters, who is that? I don't know. So if I don't know a not complete information, we call it a fragment. Okay? So how can I know that this is question here? Because I have the word what. What are you doing? I'm asking you about something here. Okay? But if it's a false statement, like a sentence that gives me meaning, I should add a period by the end of it. A capital letter and a period. Okay? Everybody now it's clear for you?
That's clear.
Okay, great. So let's continue with Princess. 7, 8. Danya,
Yes, teacher.
can you try number 8?
Yes, teacher. I'm Sama.
Yes, Sarah, can you try number 8, please?
Yeah. The deer looked up. Fragment.
The deer looked up. The deer went out. I have a subject and a verb.
But teacher, I have a question.
Yes?
How we watched quietly. They didn't say what they watched. Even the deer looked up.
Okay,
They
so
didn't say what.
okay, I'll make it easier for you. Let's agree that you have a subject here, Yasema. You know what means subject? Like
Yeah.
somebody who did something. If you know who did that thing, then the sentence is complete. Like if I say, Sama played with me. Who played with me? Sama,
Sama.
right? So now I understand Sama, that she's the subject here. And what did she do? She played. Or I can say, just Sama played. Also, it's a full sentence. I know that she played. But if I can say, just played the guitar. Do you know who played the guitar? No,
No.
it doesn't give you a full information, right? That's why we call it a fragment. So don't worry about it, girls. You will just know it by practice. When you solve a lot of it, you would know it a little bit easier. Thank you for trying. Dania,
Yeah.
9.
Yes, teacher.
Can you try number 9, please? Dania,
Yeah. Yes,
can you try
teacher.
number 9?
Okay. Did it see us? It's statement. No, it's question.
Question, amazing, because it starts
Yeah.
with did. Good job, Banduna. Thank you, Princess. Amazing, Dania. Habiba, Maria, Eugene, Luigi,
Yes.
can you try number 10, please? Habiba.
Which page?
Page 1 in the grammar book. Eugene,
Page what?
page 1 in the grammar book. Eugene, you're
In the
not
grammar
here.
book?
Siwar, Siwar,
Yes. Yes.
10.
Yes.
Can you try number 10, please?
Number 10. Number 10.
Ran off across the lawn. You know who ran off across the lawn? Siwar, is it a sentence or a fragment?
Wait.
Siwar, are you there? Okay, Maria. Mariam,
Yes.
yes, Marioma. Number 10.
Number 10. Ran off across the lawn.
Okay. Is it a sentence or a fragment, yeah, Maria?
Fragments.
Perfect. It's a fragment because we don't know who ran off across the lawn. Who's that? We don't have a subject here, right? We can say, for example,
Yeah.
Mila ran off across the lawn. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, Marioma. Can we move on, girls, to the second page, please? Mila? Miyuna?
Teacher, I don't understand number one.
Okay. Before we move on, if you please just have any confusion with this page, you can just ask me, and you can unmute your mic. My mother walked into the kitchen, Emila. What's wrong with it? It's a full sentence. We need to add a period after it because it starts with a capital letter and ends in a period. What's wrong with it?
And number 10.
And number 10 is a fragment because we don't know who ran off across the lawn. Is it Ahmed? Is it Mila? Is it whatever? Bara'a? We don't know. We don't have a subject here. We have only a verb. And if a sentence starts with a verb, we call it a fragment.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, because it doesn't give me complete meaning. Thank you, dear.
Teacher,
So,
the grammar or phonics?
I need the grammar book page number 2, please. Follow girls and don't be late for the session so that you can catch up with us. Rahoda,
Yes.
can you read? In page
Sure. A comment is a sentence that tells or asks someone to do something. It ends with a period or an exclamation point. An exclamation expresses strong feelings. It ends with an exclamation point.
Perfect. Amazing, Rahoda. So the exclamation mark, if you remember the exclamation point, we use it when we have something that is talking about strong feeling. Now I'm going to tell you what means a command. It's like orders. I give you orders. I'd like to ask you now to do some things quietly, please, as you are now. Now I'd ask you please to close your book, open your book, stand up, go around your chair, sit down. So what I'm asking you now, what I'm doing now. Yes, yes,
Comment.
yes, Daniel, what I'm doing now with you.
Yes, teacher.
What did I do with you now, just right now? I asked you to do something, right? So when I ask you to do something, we call it a command. I start with a
Yeah.
verb and I end with a period or an exclamation mark. Okay? When should I use the exclamation mark, miss? When I have strong feeling. If I say, wow, this girl is awesome. That's why I need to use the exclamation mark. So let's remember the marks faster. So I'd like you, please, before we go, to think about number 1. I already did number 1 and 2. Where are the maps? It's a question, of course, and I need to add a question mark. I had them in my backpack. It's a statement, like it tells me something, so I need to use a period. So if you answer the questions, you just tell me if it's question, if the sentence is question or command or explanation or statement. What means a statement is? It's a sentence that gives you complete meaning. It tells me information. The question asks me about something. The command is a verb that tells you to do something. But exclamation, it has strong feelings. Okay, I hope I made it clear now. Let's go back to May. Who's Nahid al-Harbi? I never know who's this girl because can you please write your own name because I will never ask you. I don't know who's Mahid. He's a new student or something. Okay, I'll go back to Rimas. Rimas and Musa. Can you try number 3, Rimas?
Oh, help me. Comment.
Amazing. Why do you say so, Rimas? Because it starts with a verb, right? It starts with a verb. Like help is not a name for somebody. Okay, thank you, Ramusa. Dania,
Yeah. Yes, teacher.
number 4.
We don't want to get lost. It's a statement.
Amazing. Good job, Tandona, because it tells me something. It tells me
Yeah.
information. Good job, Dania. Sama,
Yes, teacher.
can you try number 5, please?
Okay. I am so angry about losing them. Statement. I
Okay.
mean,
If you
no,
feel
no.
angry, if you feel happy, if you feel sad, so these kinds of feelings, Yasama, we call it exclamation. And here's the exclamation mark that we need to add. Can you see it? Thank you for trying, Samsuma, but because here he said, I'm so angry about losing them. So he's expressing something, right?
Yeah.
We call it exclamation. Thank you, Sama, for trying. Maryam, Maryam Murad. Amina, Amuna.
Yes.
Yes, Amina, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you try number 6, please?
Number what? Number 6? Teacher, can I try again?